Hey, yo, this Brazil Hill. I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
I go crazy right here, act a a-hole. I want the digits, I've been chasing at the peso. I gotta run me up a bag.
All right, so we got Brazil Hill off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, man. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you coming in today.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's take it back with your story. Born in Mobile, right?
Born and raised in Mobile, Alabama.
Okay. How would you describe your childhood there?
It wasn't bad, you know what I'm saying? I ain't grow up rough or nothing. I stayed in the hood, but I ain't grow up rough or nothing. Like, I won't say we struggled, but we had enough, you know what I'm saying? My mom did have, my dad, he worked at, you know what I'm saying, a plant, but like in one of my songs, I say, we ain't never had much, all we had was enough. That's a true story. We ain't struggled, but we had enough to get us by. My brothers, hustlers and all that type of stuff, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't rough, I ain't struggled or nothing, but I made it through.
Yeah. What's it like in Mobile compared to Atlanta?
Fast, super fast, but I mean, it's not a big difference. It's just the pace of things, how things move out here. So
Okay.
that's about it.
All right. What can you tell us about your older brother?
My older brother, I love him to death. R.I.P. to my brother, man. He was like the backbone of my immediate family. It's him, another brother, and me, and just my mom. So yeah. He was like pretty much the backbone of the family. And then when he got killed, it was like everything just kind of slowed down, you feel me? So I would say he was the breadwinner of the family. Yeah. He kept everything together for real, for real.
Yeah. What type of person was he? What can you tell us?
He was a great person, man. He'll get, you know what I'm saying? He'll give you the shirt off his back. That's probably why he in the grave right now, you know what I'm saying? His heart, it was so big, try to help everybody and do for everybody. So he was a great person.
How'd you deal with it mentally?
Man, I missed like 2 months of school behind that because it was on New Year's, so I didn't even go back to school after the fact. So it was like, it was hard. It was hard. Like a sudden death it hit different than somebody already sick or whatever. So it was like, my mom had just got finished talking to him that morning. So it's like, for that to happen, it pretty much like mentally, it messed up everybody. It messed up everybody in the family. For we still deal with it to this day because that's a day you'll never forget. It's New Year. So, but we getting through it though. Yeah. We getting through it.
How old was he?
He was like 20. My brother probably was like 28 when he passed away.
Yeah, still young.
First murder of Mobile, Alabama in 2007.
True. On the first, huh?
On the first. And he was born on the first. Crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, born on the first, died on the first.
Jeez.
That's how it go.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yep.
At what age would you say you jumped off the porch?
Like 8 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, real talk. Like 8 years old. My family was into church, so I was singing. I was just singing. I ain't know nothing about recording artists and all that. I just wanted to sing, so it just spiraled out from that. So I started doing like other stuff. I bought myself a keyboard for my birthday with the money that I got for my birthday, and I was like, I'm gonna try this, and I play by ear. So I just started learning like that, and after 8 years old, it just kind of became a repetitive thing. Yeah. But I did play basketball too, so I was kind of in limbo, like sports and music. But I know I felt like music would be harder than basketball, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just play basketball. But once I graduated, that's not what I really wanted to do.
You didn't go to college?
I went, but I ain't do right. I honestly, I went, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't think school, this for me. So I just kept trying to go. Then I was like, nah, I wanted to play around, dip and dab, But yeah, I tried it out.
Where were you going to school at? What college?
It was a community college in Birmingham, Alabama, Faulkner University.
Okay. What was one of the biggest life lessons you had to learn?
Just mentally, like putting yourself in a position to see things different. Don't be so closed-minded. You can't be afraid of taking losses. That's like the biggest thing I've learned. Like it just comes with life. You know what I'm saying? Everything's not gonna be perfect. So that's like the biggest lesson I learned, how to deal with losses.
Yep.
And learn from them.
Yeah, that's real right there.
For sure.
Can you tell us about this incident where you got shot twice?
Man, that incident, okay, first of all, I ain't had no business at the club because my father was like, you don't need to go out. So I was like, man, I'm going out. I've been in the house for a long time. So I went out, it was me, my best friend, and her lady or whatever, and we was in the club, and I wasn't on the floor because it was an awkward situation, which was her sister, my best friend, girlfriend's sister is my ex, but she was with her girl. So I wasn't by them to not make the situation awkward. So they was like on the floor, like, and I'm standing like up by the door or whatever. So chaos just broke out on the floor, and I'm saying to myself, like, I hope that ain't them down there. It was like a big brawl, like. So my best friend came around the bar. She was like, woo, woo, woo. I was like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So in the midst of me asking what's happened, they putting everybody at the club that had something to do with it. So we outside, they still going at it. So I'm trying to see what happened because I don't know what's going on. So the police was like, y'all don't get in the car, you're going to jail. So everybody just got in the car. Mind you, some of those people didn't come to the club with us. They just had to get in the car to keep them from going to jail. So we left, we leaving the club parking lot. The people that got into it with was like bumper to bumper with us. So I felt it. I slouched down in the chair. I'm like, in the back seat, I'm down. I'm like, I feel like something happened. So in the midst of me asking them, I'm drinking water, a bottle of water. So I'm asking them, everybody just yelling. We pull out, get to the light. It just unloaded the clip on us. They just shot the car. Yeah, he like this I would call this his car. He pulled up, but he was shooting at an angle like toward the front seat, but it was coming through the front window and the front window, you know, the dashboard window. So like I was just like, and then I lost a brother. So in the midst of all that going on, all I could think about is like, please let him stop. Just stop shooting. Just stop shooting. Because he emptied the clip on us. We sitting out, the tire shot out, the motor shot out, windows shot out. Like, we literally just sitting there. We drove to the hospital on no tires, motor smoking. Like, we made it, because it was a hospital like 10 minutes away, Spring Hill Hospital from the club. So we pulled up, we got out. The police went to reaching for his gun. But when he realized we was like bleeding and shot and stuff, he was just like, let him in. We were all females, you know what I'm saying? So that experience was like totally different for me. Like, I ain't never been through nothing like that. Like, that's besides my brother, that's the most harsh thing I've ever been through. So I didn't even cry. Like, when I got shot, I didn't cry. Like, I didn't cry maybe till like a month later because it really set in. Like, I really could have been dead. When I got to the hospital, I didn't want to call my mom and tell her, like, I just got shot because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Your son already didn't got killed. So I didn't tell my mom till like maybe like 4 or 5 the next morning because nobody would answer the phone. I was like, just go and call my mom. So that experience for me was like, it made me look at life different.
Oh, I bet.
It did. It did. And I'm very humble. Like, from what I used to be, I wasn't no bad kid. I never got in trouble or anything, but I was a hothead. I was hard-headed, just wanted to do what I wanted to do. So it just made me look at life different. So I'm just chilling now.
Yeah. Did anyone else in the car get hit?
Yeah, me, my best friend, we got the same scar and we got shot in the same place. We got the same screws and everything in the same arm. Shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, the whole experience was crazy, but we made it out. I got shot twice in the leg and in the arm. My best friend got shot in the arm. Her girl got shot up here, but it went down behind her lung, so they had to transport her somewhere else. But we made it out of that. We blessed.
Were you in the hospital for long, or?
I was in the we all was in the hospital like 2 weeks, dealing with surgery and everything. But we had to keep going back for therapy because, like, I still to this day don't have feeling in like this side of my hand, but I had to keep going to make everything start back working again. But it was rough. Yeah, it was rough for sure. Yeah, that was rough.
All right, so who'd you grow up listening to? What type of music were you
on? Man, I got an old soul, so like the music, I like the music that people make, but I'm picky because I don't like to get attached to other people's sound. So I like I grew up listening to Sierra. That was my favorite all time like person. Missy, Usher. That's pretty much it. That was my top. Yeah, like I had DVDs. I just studied them. Like, that's Usher. I was like, that's me. If I was a dude, that'd be me. Real talk, because he's smooth. So those are my top 3 that I grew up listening to. Like today, I listen to a lot of different stuff because I like good music. So I just don't get attached to it to where it takes away from who I am and where I'm trying to take music on my end. So yeah.
So how would you describe your sound then?
Man, it's like, I would say like a melodic, soulful, modern day hip hop R&B.
Okay.
Like that. Like, it's just, just, I don't know, it's just everything in one, but it comes off as in good music, classic records, legendary, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's me.
So did you start taking it serious when you left college, or when did you find
When I left college, I was like, I'm finna be an artist. I ain't know nothing about no paperwork. All I knew that we finna get a record deal type, you know what I'm saying? That's all you know when you think that's what you want. But so I started learning. I really took it serious like in 2013. I linked up with a producer for my first time I ever recorded ever. So I linked up with him. His name is Big Dave, and I started with him. I worked with him all the way up until like maybe 2014 or whatever the case was. And I bumped into Nard and I started working with him. So I was just learning the artistry, like learning how to record. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go in the studio, you can't just record and that's it. You have to learn how to record. So I was just, perfecting my craft on that. And then I'm like, I'm ready. And then in 2015, I get shot. So it's like, it set me back. So I was in limbo, like, do I want to do this? Because you get paranoid after that. So 2015, like, I'm like in limbo, like, do I want to rap or do I want to just leave it alone? You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't going to let my fear overtake my gift, because I have a gift and I got to get it across some kind of way. So you can't be afraid. So I said, okay, I'm going to start back. And I just started back doing music. I had my first show after getting shot in Memphis. And when I went to Memphis, I knew nobody out there. It was me, Nora, and two more of my homeboys. And we went, I was like, man, I'm nervous because I ain't did a show since I got shot. I'm nervous. So I did the show, and the love was real. Like, it was mad real. It was genuine. And like, after that show, someone asked me for my glasses off my face that I was wearing. If you know me, back then, I had a weird style. I had no lenses in my glasses. I would buy the glasses and poke the lenses out. So I had them on my face, and they were singing a song, and when I got off, he was like, can I have your glasses? I was like, nobody never asked me for anything. I'm like, sure, you can, you know what I'm saying? You can have my glasses. And from that moment, I was like, I got to do this. This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here to do. I don't know who I changed or who I affected by performing, but people really rocking with me. So I was like, this is what I'm going to do. So I've been doing it. Yeah. I've been doing it. I run into incidents where I'm like, man, I don't think I want to do this, but it's just that fear in me from, you know what I'm saying, my past experience. So I just have to just keep pushing. Yeah.
So how'd you come up with the name Brazil? You're not from Brazil, are you?
No, man, so many people ask me that. But just to be real with you, my name was something else. All the way up until I met Nord, my name was something else. I ain't gonna tell you what my name was, cause it's like, but anyway, my name was something else. And when I linked up with Nord and started hanging out, and meeting other artists, they became like my friends or whatever. So a dude had the same name as I had, and I'm like, dang, I can't do that. He a guy though, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking like, all right, I'm gonna change my name. So we up in there, burning or whatever, just having a good time, studio vibes. And it's magazines in the studio, because it's a studio, you got magazines, entertainment. So I'm going through the magazine, and they asking me like, Brazil, you don't know what's in that magazine, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say my other name, but I was gonna say Brazil or whatever. So I was like, man, you don't know. So I was like, hey, what if I name myself Brazil? Everybody laughing, they think it's funny because we high, you know what I'm saying? I'm like dead ass, like, what if I name myself Brazil? So they were like, go ahead. So I left it at that. So every time somebody called me the other name, I'd be like, that ain't my name Brazil, like that. So it kind of just stuck through over time. So everybody started fucking with it. And when I looked at it, I'm like, Brazil, it kind of describes me because I'm a smooth type. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm a smooth type person. In Brazil, everybody got the mindset, it's beautiful over there, but it have its rough spots too. You know what I'm saying? And that's me, like my life, what you see me now, you know what I'm saying? But I go through stuff just like any other person. So if you break it down, it kind of describes who I am as a person. So
gotcha.
That's it. That's where it came from, man. Brazil here, you know what I'm talking about?
All right, was it an easy transition moving here to Atlanta?
Well, my oldest brother lives up here, and also my cousin lives up here. So it wasn't hard. It's just, it's different than what I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta you got to keep rolling, get out here and move around, get active, because in Mobile, it's so small. So you can go to a couple events, you're going to see everybody, the same people, because it's small. So out here, it's just, you got to get more active out here. So it's not hard. It's not.
You like it so far?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I promise you, I love it. I love it. For sure. I love it.
All right, what can you tell us about your new single, Today 23?
Today 23. All right, my birthday is November the 23rd. Okay, so today is a track to where, like, you can't procrastinate, you know what I'm saying, in life. You just got to do it today. Whether you fail, whether you succeed, just do it, because you wouldn't know. So I feel like that track is just motivation for people, not just the streets, not just, you know, kids, old people. It's for everybody. It's motivational. Like, whatever you set your mind to, just go ahead and do it today, because the way it's looking, tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, it was never mine. Like in the song, gotta live for today, tomorrow was never mine. It was never mine. You know what I'm saying? When you were born, you weren't promised you was gonna make it to the next day. So it's just a motivational track for, like, just do your thing. Whatever you feel like you wanna do, just do it. This day, like right now. Either way.
And you dropped it on your birthday.
I dropped it on my birthday. That's right.
How's the feedback been so far? I know it's only been a couple weeks. Man,
it's great. Everybody's saying, like, it's their anthem track, because it's like one of those day starters type tracks. Like, it's gonna, like, Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? He made music for the hustle, but it's motivational for everybody. So that track is just, the feedback is just an anthem. They saying anthem. This they words, these people words now. They like, this my anthem. So it's been great.
That's what's up.
Great. It's been great.
And what about your previous song, You? What can you tell us about that?
That's my baby. That's my baby. Real life experience, and that song, You, is just a breakdown of, like, relationship, friendships. When you doing what you're doing, just because someone doesn't speak on it at the moment or the time, doesn't mean it's not gonna catch up with you. So you doing what you want to do, but if I did it, it'll be an issue. You know what I'm saying? So what if I change and pull a you on you? You know what I'm saying? What if I fell out of love with you? What if I stop messing with you? You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go get that, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Are you working on a new project right now?
Right now, I'm just building my catalog up, building my brand up. Okay. As far as the label, shout out to RichPointMusic. And I just want to do singles right now. Just you know what I'm saying, keep it going. Then I get to the point where, like, I'm where I want to be as far as my career. Then I'll give my fans an album. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm pretty much on the building my brand and building my fan type thing.
Who are some of the producers you've been working with?
I work with Big Dave, Nard, Ty Beats, Ill Will, Demon, and I got a session with Matt tomorrow as we speak.
Matt Tassick?
Yeah. Okay. So I've been trying to get that, because I'm an asshole when it comes to beats. I really am. Because the beat have to talk to me. Like, we have to have a conversation. That's how I look at it. And the type of music I make, I can't just record on anything, nor anybody. I can't just record with anybody. So it's like that type of thing. But send beats if you want to send beats or whatever. But yeah, I work with a few producers.
Okay.
It's solid.
All right. So RichPointMusic, how did this all come about?
RichPointMusic, actually, before I moved up here, I was sending music to my cousin who lives out here. And each time I would send a song, you know, it would evolve better and better. So the last song I sent to him was In a Minute. It was like that one, you know what I'm saying? So when I sent it to him, he called me. He was like, we got to make it happen. We got to get you out here. You got to move out here. Like, forget what you got going back home. You need to be out here getting active and hitting the right people. So when I sent him that, when I sent him that, I came out here, and then we decided to come up with a label. The label came about, okay, he's from Mobile, Alabama too, but he moved out here. His old neighborhood is like PA, so to speak, Pritchard.
Okay.
And the street he lived on was called Rich Avenue. So my old neighborhood is called Magazine Point. So we just put it together like RichPointMusic, you know what I'm saying? So that's where the name came from. And then we decided to go ahead and build up the label and get, you know, everything established. And now we are an established label. Then I signed myself to the label, of course. So that's where the label thing came across. So I am signed to RichPointMusic.
Yeah.
So we are an independent label.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's some of your goals for your career?
Man, I just want to encourage people to like be yourself. Like if you make different music, do that. Don't try to sound like everybody else. It's okay. It's okay because it's a lane for everybody. That's the difference. That's what makes you unique. Just be yourself. And also my goal in life is to like make it to where my family, if I stop doing music, my family will be straight. Or if something happened to me, my family will be straight. I want to build a legacy for my family, like for my nieces and nephews. They won't even have to worry about what I went through. They're going to be set. So you got the tools to maneuver through life. You know what I'm saying? I just want to set my family up for success. That's it.
Yeah.
Because we ain't never really had a lot, so we just had enough. So I just want them to have what they have, and you feel me?
I feel that. Absolutely. Yeah.
That's it.
All right, Brazil, what else you working on? What else is coming up?
Man, I got a nasty single finna drop. You feel me? I want to drop it in January, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let today 23 just carry us on that. But I got 2 new singles coming up and also 2 new videos coming up, man. I got another feature coming up. Shout out to C-Nile on Today 23. So yeah, I got some shit coming up. For sure.
Okay. All right. Any last words? Any shout outs?
Man, shout out to my team. Shout out to RichPointMusic. Shout out my fans. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Shout out to my family. Hey man, it's up. No cap.
I go crazy right here, act a a-hole. I want the digits, I've been chasing at the peso. I gotta run me up a